Howdy, howdy, everybody. Are you in there? Yeah, I don't have my glasses on. I'll put them on in a minute. When I need to. Did anybody watch last night? Or my other video? Here's what he looks like. They're in Bethlehem. So, tonight, I'm going to put Jesus in his manger. Because we still got to have the shepherds come. I have been doing Bible stories and painting them as I tell them. I'm going to continue doing it. I don't care if you guys like it or not. And that's that. Nothing else has got me anywhere, so why not do what I believe in? And I do it for you if you are so inclined. And Joe got me more 5x7s. So, I'm going to prep another 5x7. I think I'm ready to start painting. So, we're still in the part that we read last night, which I will voice over in this. So, I've got it drawn out, but that doesn't ever always mean much. So, I am going to paint the actual nativity tonight. Okay, before we go further on this paint, or as you watch me get started on it, I just want to read to you the beginning few verses of Luke chapter 2, because that's what covers this particular little section that I did last night and today. Verses of Luke chapter 2. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus to all the world should be taxed. And this taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria. And all went to be taxed, every one into his own city. And Joseph also went up to Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, unto the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, and to be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child. Excuse me, my mouth's dry. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Okay, that is what leads us into tonight. Alrighty. So that covered what I did last night with them coming into Bethlehem. And we saw the inn there and the lean-to in the back. But what I wanted to focus on was them entering the town. And we know that there was no room at the inn, so they were directed to the stable. And so what I have drawn here, I'm going to be covering all this over with paint because, this is just the drawing. It's there to get it in my head where I want things placed, and pretty much everything will get painted over. So I had a question for today. And these days, this is a very valid question that I think we all need to ask ourselves. I've asked myself many a time, especially doing what I'm doing here. because it's like, okay, my subscriptions seem to have gone up, and my viewing time seems to have gone up, but where's it going up at? Because I'm not seeing it in these Bible story things. And sometimes, I mean, they will grab, they will get some gradual attention, but it's in the shorts where I'm getting so much. So I'm just going to let the shorts. Uh, oh, that was a boo boo. You can see where I messed that up with that paint. But if the shorts have to kind of support and grow the channel and stuff in order for me to do these stories, so be it. I just hope that I would hope that people would, and I know some of you do. Don't get me wrong. I just wish we could get more people to take this part seriously, because we're in a time when what our faith is being severely tested. So the question, I took a long time to get there. The question, are you able to stand by your beliefs no matter what's going on in the world around you? Or do you let them shut you out? And I'm not asking that of you any more than I did of myself or do of myself. I just about quit doing this. I was just at a point where I was like, nobody's going to come and see this. I didn't so much care about not being monetized, so it would be nice to get monetized. But the thing was, I just, you know, I'm not getting any less or any more. And I thought the painting, sticking to one thing and painting would do it. And then I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to paint Bible stories because I just felt a draw. I think I felt a calling that this is what I should do with this platform. And believe me, I know how easy it is to just shut up and just not, to feel like nobody's going to listen anyway. Anybody who does listen that doesn't agree is going to make snide remarks, or they're going to disagree. And it's like, fine, disagree. I don't care as long as you're respectful about it. I can handle that. And as long as I'm can respectfully disagree and show discuss my views and stuff. I'm not trying to you know tell anybody that, well, I want them to believe as I do, sure, but I can't make them. So that's what I am, why I'm throwing this question out, because I've had to ask it of myself many times. And there have been times when I've backed off. And I don't mean here in this last few months, but there have been times in the past in conversations with people, in, conversations on Facebook and other things, when I just decided, okay, it's not worth telling people that I don't believe the Supreme Court should do this, because I don't believe it's their place to do it. And yeah, I've been feeling like our Christian faith, which we're supposed to have all rights to express, is being shut down. We're shut out of public places, often shut out of private gathering places. How far do we let it go? I decided it was enough for me. But I don't get out much anyway. So that's just my question. Is it harder for you? Does your conscience suffer enough when you don't stick by your guns and, you know, But I'm not saying you have to go around wearing things on your sleeve and telling everybody that the world's coming to an end, like, they do with those big signs and stuff. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying, do you let people shut you down? And I'll tell you, I have done it. I have let people shut me down with whatever I have to say. And, it's not politically correct. You can't say that. Yes, I can. Because that's what the Constitution guarantees me. But that's not what I want, why I was bringing this up. I'm just saying that we're in a time when it's hard. And I understand that. But I also appreciate that place where I believe God would want me to be. So I'm just asking you to ask yourselves the same thing. That's all. So, okay, I'm done with all that. And in the meantime, I have painted. Oh, that was last night's. And if that color, I was wanting to get that color in the sky again. Guys, I am so sorry. Somehow, I don't know if I bumped it or if I turned it off to go do something and forgot to turn it back on, but we missed a whole thing of me doing this. So, gee. Well, it won't be so long. But we have Mary. I put the angel in the same pink as Mary. I didn't think it would hurt anything. But there's Mary and Joseph, and there is the real reason for this story is baby Jesus, and he's all swaddled in there. And I put the Star of David up there just so you could know what that actually is, because I got a little wobbly when I was painting it, or my hand did. My hands shake, you know that, so I try to catch them on the little sturdy moments when I can. So that's it. I really am sorry that I didn't get all of that in there, but I hope you like the result. I hope I don't do the faces on these little bitty things anymore because it's just it doesn't come out looking very realistic at all. Not with me anyway. So anyway, we will see you. I love you guys so much. Please share, comment. If you have not subscribed, please do. And I don't want to look like I'm begging. Do I look like I'm begging? Please. No. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe now and click that notification bell so that you'll know when I'm on next. And yeah, I asked a question at the beginning. I'd like to hear your answers. If it's too personal to you, then no, don't answer. I know that I used to be a big people pleaser. And I used to be easily shut down. Instead of sticking by what I felt was true, what was true of me, I would just shut down and be whatever anybody wanted me to be. And I learned late in life, but it took a long time for me to learn that I'm okay as I am. My beliefs are okay because I really do believe them. And that's a part of me. So it's okay. And I can discuss that. If somebody disagrees with that, as long as they're being respectful, I can discuss it. I'll show them why I think this, and they can show me why they think that. It's just the way things are. And it's how we should be able to talk to each other anywhere. I was going to say in this country, but I think anywhere we need to be able to do that. So I love all of you. Seems like I put a little bit of an opinion in there anyway. So I will see you tomorrow. Be good. Smile and wave. There's yours. And good night.